Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about a very interesting question which people ask in interview always is that how you are going to import your existing resources which you have created in Terraform, in AWS using GUI. So how you are going to import in Terraform. So let's say for an example, if you have a created S3 bucket, okay. So let's say we have this S3 bucket and we have created this in some what do we say US East region, okay, US East 1A something. And now this bucket you are not managing through Terraform, you are managing it manually using GUI. But if you want to manage this resource through Terraform, in that case you need to basically import this resource into your Terraform. So how you are going to do this? So for this you have to simply answer you are going to use the Terraform import command. Okay, so with this command what happens, basically whatever resource you create in your environment, in your any cloud environment, that resource you need to simply import using Terraform import, and the name you have to give and the resource ID you have to give. So with this what will happen, it will add that resource in your the Terraform state file. So once in state file it came, then you need to write manually your resource block, and then you need to manage that resource from Terraform. So we'll see this example and we will be doing this with I will show you with just with this bucket. So what I'm going to do, I will simply create a bucket with a name like something I will give bucket created something without Terraform. Okay, now I will keep everything as it is. Okay, so bucket is created. So I will simply copy this file name. And also before that, I need a Terraform provider block code for AWS, so that I'll simply take it from here. If I get, yeah, here I got it. So let's copy it, and in my VS Code, what I'm going to do, I will just open my that folder where we are simulating everything. So it's DevOps issue simulation and Terraform. Yeah, here only. Let's open it. And I'll be creating a directory with import. And in import, I will just go and create main.tf so that I can just initialize the project. Okay. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to for now remove or comment this one resource S3 bucket part, as we don't want right now. So let's go in terminal, go in new terminal. So now you'll see there is no state file yet, right? So what we are going to do, cd import, let's do first Terraform init, as it will take some time. So I'll simply pause that video till then. Okay, so initialization is done. Now we are going to use the actual command which we have, that is the Terraform import, and then you have to give the resource name like not resource name, whatever the syntax we use for the bucket. So AWS underscore s3 underscore bucket, then you have to give some bucket name. Oh shit, man, wait, again I need to just copy this thing. So dot, after dot we have to give the bucket name. So bucket name is this one. Let's paste it again, same, you have to give the bucket name. So here will be the basically resource ID. So in our case bucket name is the only that resource ID. So if you, I'm giving like this, so it's showing me like you need to create that into your configuration file. So basically what it's saying, so in your configuration file at least you give like this with no resource arguments. Okay, so I'm simply going to uncomment this line, and I will just give this this is the name of my bucket. So let's give this one instead of example, and here we don't want anything to give yet. Okay, so that's fine. So now if I just use the same command, it will show me your S3 bucket has been imported. And also you will see here the state file, right? So you can see state file is it got created. And just will wait for a few seconds, then you will see here the import command, like S3 bucket has been imported. So here you can see S3 bucket created, import prepared. After that you will see what do you see, cannot import non-existent. Okay, so because the reason is the here we have given the reason as US phase 2, so that's wrong. We have to give as US East 1. So because we have created that bucket into that region, that's why. So now if we see, it will come as a resource imported. So you can see it's showing import prepared. Now refreshing, now you can see import is successful. So now if I go and see the state file, you will see S3 bucket came. So now what you need to give, you need to just give the bucket name here if you want to change anything. So if I just do like bucket, and here if I give that bucket same name, and if I try to do this Terraform plan, so in that case it will show me zero resource to create, because resource already exists. So if I do Terraform plan here, so you can see, just a second. And also they can ask you some different way that same question, like if your state file has gone, you have deleted your state file and there is no versioning is present, no S3 bucket, nothing, then how, what you are going to do in that situation? So in that situation also you have to tell the same thing, you are going to use the Terraform import command. Okay, so here also you can see there is no changes required. Now if I do the Terraform destroy, so it will simply go and also delete the bucket from here. So we'll just wait. Okay, it is going to destroy now. Yeah, so you can see one to destroy, and it is destroying. Destroy is completed. Now if I go and just refresh this browser, so you will see there will be no any bucket. So you can see in the bucket section, general purpose buckets, and if I just reload it here, so there is no bucket. So in this way you can just use your Terraform import command, and you have to tell the same thing, like you will be using Terraform import command to import any existing resources which is not being managed by the Terraform. So that's it for this video. If you have any question, you can ask me in comment section, and subscribe for the different interview questions. So thank you so much guys, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.